explain Corona Couriers a little bit to everybody. I'm going to turn the camera on to you now, just to let you know.
Okay.
There
All
we
right.
go.
I'm ready.
And you're on. And so basically, oh, is this on? There we go. So I just told everyone, I gave everyone a general idea from my understanding. But if you could please, first,
Yeah.
everybody, this is Morgan, but please, can you introduce yourself to everybody and just say hello?
Hi. Yeah. My name is Morgan Sykes. I live in Brooklyn, New York. I know Terry through the writing community here. Um, yeah, and he invited me to be a part of this live stream. And because I am old, I struggled getting on, but here I am.
No,
Yeah.
it was. I tried to do this the other day, and it was really hard. In fact, I sent the link out to everyone on stream, and there was like 20 people all at once, and it was ridiculous. Um, so, how about could you explain or what is
Yeah.
Corona Couriers to
Yeah,
everybody so
so
they have an idea?
Corona Couriers is a mutual aid organization, and what that entails specifically is we are a group of volunteer cyclists mostly that have come together as a result of this pandemic to basically keep New Yorkers at home to flatten the curve, and also provide groceries, essentials, medication, whatever people need for homebound people. So, elderly folks, disabled folks, people with compromised immune systems, everybody who cannot safely go out, we are providing a free service, free deliveries of their shopping. What's really cool about Corona Couriers is that we kind of take this a step further. And in addition to the free deliveries, we also have funds available all through donations to actually give people free groceries for those who can't afford them right now. And
Aha, that's great. That's the part I was trying to explain because I was like telling people that you were um, asking for donations to help support, and I didn't exactly know how to explain that part. So
right,
that clears it up. So that's what you guys are.
yeah,
These donations are going towards helping pay for people's groceries and
yeah, literally
medical.
feeding New York.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. And I
Sorry,
want
keep
to
going.
acknowledge that since the genesis of Corona Couriers, which it began on, I think, the 12th, by a librarian here named Liz Baldwin. And now we have like over 200, I think even 300 volunteers. Um, New York City has done this awesome program where they are providing free meals to everybody that needs, which is great because one of our like at the very beginning of all of this, just a couple of weeks ago, there were literally no options available for people who needed to eat. And with so many people being affected economically by the coronavirus, the devastation was real. But I want to, acknowledge that while the city is providing these free meals for people, that still presupposes that people can leave their apartments and go access them. And a lot of people cannot. They cannot safely leave home right now. So every donation goes directly towards feeding people who are in need.
That is awesome. Okay. Everyone's catching up. People are. I know you don't have the stream up right here, but people are really excited. um,
Oh, cool.
um,
I'm still caffeinating. I like part of pandemic land for me is that I can't sleep. I can't fucking sleep.
oh no. Are you
I'm
just up
still,
all night
yeah, man,
working?
it sucks.
Oh my goodness.
It sucks.
Sorry to
But
get you up so early. You were.
no, it's good. Like I need to be on like a schedule. So
Yeah.
yeah, like, I might need you to guide me. Like tell me what to talk
Oh
about,
yeah. So
Yeah.
next is so how did you get involved personally?
Yeah. So I it's kind of a little bit of a story. I tweeted on like the 17th or something. I was like, "Hey, if you need help with your groceries, like hit me up, like I'll shop for you. And I was like, I can carry about 40 pounds because I've worked as a courier. Last year I worked as a courier for about 6 months. So I had like a sense of how much I could carry and like how much I could put on my rack on my bike. And the tweet blew up. It went like nuts. I think it got like retweeted like 10,000 times.
That's awesome.
It was cool, but it was very surreal. So I was fielding a bunch of requests for help directed to me personally, and I was getting overwhelmed. I was like, oh my God, how, like, what? And so long story short, I found out that Corona Couriers was doing the same thing that I was trying to do. And I joined forces with them, and kind of the driving ideologies of Corona Couriers are just really in line with my own personal values, which is just kind of radical acts of service, neighbors helping neighbors. It's pretty much a women-led organization. All of the core ops people are women. There's lots of queer people. It's lots of people of color. So it's just sort of like this incredible dream team that by joining Corona Couriers, like joining forces with them, I'm like, so much better than just me, because I have no technical expertise. Like, all I'm really good at is like I can talk to people and I can ride a bike. But Corona Couriers, like it's this incredible team of hundreds of volunteers, and I just joined by emailing a few weeks ago, and I got rapidly onboarded. And then because I have kind of these other skill sets with my background in journalism, I got roped into the logistics and operational and dispatch. So it's been a whirlwind, and I love it. I love it. I'm so grateful to be a part of it.
So now that you sold it to everybody,
Yeah.
how can everyone else get involved?
Yeah. So if you want to get involved and you live in New York City, you can volunteer with us. We're always accepting more volunteers. In particular, we need volunteers in the Bronx. The Bronx is the hardest hit borough in terms of socioeconomic impact. Data is showing right now that Queens is particularly devastated with actual cases of corona. I sort of suspect that the Bronx might be even harder hit than Queens, just because people are so much more disenfranchised and have such lack of access to just critical services in the Bronx. So it's very telling that the amount of requests that we have in the Bronx versus volunteers that have the legs to be able to go up there, we just can't keep up with the demand. So New York people, you have a bike, you're comfortable going to BX, or you're from there, like, we need you. We really, really need you. So email coronacourier@protonmail.com and we'll onboard you. We also have need for people behind the scenes on like ops and, tech, logistics, all of that. But if you just want to like donate, we're always accepting donations, and 100% of those donations go directly to New Yorkers who can't afford their own essentials and groceries right now. Ways that you can,
could you
yeah.
One more time, I'm just gonna put it in the chat. So it's Corona
What?
Courier at
Yeah,
proton
protonmail.com.
mail
Yeah.
dot com. Okay, let me drop this in there for everybody who might want to send an email, who are here in New York. But we also have kind of an international cyclist group here on the channel.
Right?
So do you know the Venmo or the PayPal or anything?
Yeah. So we just set up kind of an official PayPal.
Okay.
It is, oh God, it's like just, can you Google like
Yeah,
Corona Courier? Like,
yeah.
yeah. But I do have a specific Venmo. It's for one of our ops people. It sounds kind of like suspect, but it's 100% legit. Our Venmo is Sasha, SASHA dash Verma, VERMA. and, you know, just drop in the subject line Corona Courier, and we'll make sure that those donations go to our grocery fund.
There we go. I dropped that in there as well. So the Venmo is in the chat. The email is in the chat. We have. It looks like we have $124 so far in chat revenue from everybody. I believe.
Oh my God, guys!
For
Wow.
yeah, everybody's chipping in, so that's awesome.
That's so
I
great.
think that's it. I wanna open this up to everybody. So I'm gonna look right here. The cameras are here.
Sure.
If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and drop them in the chat now, and we can do some live Q&A real quick. And while that's going on, I have one more question here. And is there anything else you want to add or end with this?
I mean, I guess like I just like really want to emphasize that right now, like, things are shitty. Things are so shitty. All of the news is bad. The good news that I see and that I hold on to and that's getting me out of bed every single day is that the humanity that I see in my neighbors. And organizations like Corona Courier are sort of the best kind of like embodiment of all that is good about people power and communities. I mean, these people are showing up to serve neighbors that they may not have ever met before. And I don't like to like emphasize any sort of heroism or valorization of these efforts, because I believe it's just very humble, like lovely acts of like goodness and love. But all this rambling is to say that if you're struggling right now and you're struggling with just how scary everything is, something that's been really helpful for me is just being involved with this organization, with mutual aid. It's something that gives me hope. So if I can give anybody any sort of advice, if you're having a bad day, try to do something good for maybe somebody else. I mean, take care of you. That's super important. I'm trying to take care of myself, and I'm learning, and it's really hard. But, you know, taking care of other people and focusing on just one small little act of goodness that you can do, man, that is a powerful, powerful antidote to all of the nastiness and all of the shittiness going on in the world right now. So
that's a great message to end with. Thank you. Thank you. I guess from here, I'm gonna wrap up this auction thing, and then what's the best way I guess we don't have to talk about this live, but I can send this through the Venmo. Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And I'll just say it's from the Corona Courier live stream.
Did anybody have any questions?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Any questions? No questions, just love. That's all I see. Keep doing what you're doing. The videos are like chicken soup to the soul.
Aw, that's really nice.
Some people don't know where to donate. I'll get over that with everybody. Just a bunch of love from everybody. That's it. No questions. Somebody's Venmoing you, and it's from at H Matt Moy, so they just want you to know. So it's on Venmo. Yeah. Just anyone that's on Venmo, please just write for Corona Couriers. Morgan, thank you so much for jumping on. I'm trying to do what I can do to help here, and I've been doing these things every day to kind of keep everyone entertained while everyone's at home. So it's like my little part to stay living and still talk to people. So hopefully we can ride someday when we're all healthy and well. Until then, thank you so much.
Agreed.
I'll see you soon. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Terry.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, take care.
Bye.
Bye.